Hello there guys, and welcome back to a brand new FIFA 20 career mode, and this time we're doing Everton, but we're going to do a little bit of a twist and we're going to have all the new signings that have appeared in the Premier League. We're going to see how we get on with the new free signings that Everton have made so far. So here we are then, here's the team that Everton have got at the moment in real life. These are the three new signings: James Rodriguez, Allen, and also the Corey from relegated Watford. So just a quick heads up before we start the video. I haven't been able to obviously promote Leeds and what have you to the Premier League and relegate the other clubs, unfortunately, just because it would mean me simming a season and then somehow trying to transfer players mid-season or whatever. I just didn't feel like I could do it or it could work. And also, I only did the Premier League with the new additions. So like David Silva obviously left Man City to go to Real Sociedad. I've done that transfer, but let's say Barcelona signed a new player. I've not gone ahead and done that change, just because we're only in the Premier League. It's only going to affect us, and I did the whole sort of like database of new transfers that happen right now. By the time I finish doing that, FIFA 21 will probably be out and I could just be playing on that database, put it that way. So far this is the team that we've got: Decore, James and Allen in midfield. So these are our objectives that have been set by the board for this career mode. Qualify for the Champions League in the first season, pretty strong objectives there. The next one being reach the semi-final of the FA Cup. Hopefully we can win it, that would be great. And like I say, just finish in a Champions League place. So I feel like that's pretty decent, hopefully with the new signings as well. And we're going to make a few more that are sort of Everton related, who to link to and what have you, and hope that we can get into a Champions League position before the end of the season. These are going to be the sliders and settings that I'm going to be using for this career mode. I was going to play an ultimate difficulty, but you know what ultimate difficulty is like on FIFA 20. I just didn't want to wear myself out playing ultimate difficulty, you guys know. So what I've gone ahead and done is gone on legendary. I'm just going ahead and change the sliders. So 55 55 for the CPU, 45 45, 50 50. Then I've gone down and I think I've upped their marking to 55, just make it a little bit harder for me obviously. And I think I upped their first touch, the first touch control error, sorry, I decreased that, so obviously their first touch is a lot better. And then we go over here to the user. Mine's just all factory, default settings. I haven't changed mine whatsoever. So this is the lineup then we're going to go with for the season so far to start. There's a few signings and positions that I want to fill before we start the season, hopefully. But this is the lineup: 4-3-3. Now I know in real life, I believe Ancelotti plays a 4-2-2-2. That's what he's been playing with us so far. But I just feel like with Rodriguez and everything, I feel like the 4-3-3 will fit better with him and Cam, Allen and Decore in midfield, or 4-2-3-1 wouldn't go too bad either. So I just feel like one of these two formations would work best for the team. So this is the team that I feel like is best to play at the moment. I could obviously put Richarlison out on the right and swap over and what have you, and put Iwobi possibly on the left, but I feel like this team for now is best. I do want to bring in a new right midfielder, right winger, and also a right back as well. I feel like if we bring in two players on our right hand side, that will pretty much be a decent team to start the season, I feel like. Because I think we've got about 46 million to spend, something like that in transfer budget anyway. So we're going to stick with a 4-3-3, see how we go with that. We'll, like I say, talk formation a little bit later on, whether I'll change it or whatnot. Tactics, gone for pressure and heavy touch, drop the width and depth down by 1. Offensive, fast build up. Was going to go for long ball because I believe that is better, but I'm not too sure. We're going to go with fast build up anyway. Width, I think I knocked that up by 1, or it might already be at that. Players in the box, increase that by 2 or 3. Just because I want players like Decore and James to be in the box as well when crossing it in and what have you. And then we'll go to roles. I've pretty much left them as they are for now, just to see how we go. And then instructions: Calvert-Lewin, got him stay central, get him behind. Richarlison, come back on defence. Walcott, come back on defence for now. Rodriguez, got him on stay forward, so I want him in and around the box on the outside of it. Decore, I've got him on get forward, just because I feel like he's more of a box-to-box player. So obviously him getting forward and tracking back as well, don't get me wrong. That will do. I've also got him cover centre. Now for Allen, I've gone with drop between defenders and also aggressive interception, just because I feel like he's that sort of player. I've got him on cover centre as well. But that's the team, that's the lineup. That's what we're going to go with, and obviously make some modifications as we go. So I've gone ahead then and transfer shortlisted some players that I want to bring in. So far I've brought in, well not brought in, but I've shortlisted, sorry, should I say, 3 wingers and a right back. So we got here Lozano from Napoli. Now, when I did actually do a Napoli career mode, Lozano was actually quite a decent player and I did like him. Especially his work rate there, attacking work rate and defensive work rate being low and high. And then the second player we got there, Leon Bailey, who I did a Leverkusen career mode with, and I found him to be a really good player as well. And then a third winger we got Wilfried Zaha, who we got linked with last year, supposedly. Mashiri wants this player so much. Obviously, what the manager wants and what the actual owner of the club wants are two different things, and he should just go ahead with what the actual manager wants. But either way, if the manager would like him, I would like to see Zaha join. Obviously, in real life, I think he's 28, so he is getting on quite a bit. Don't get me wrong, but if you want a player for the here and now to get you up that table and get you into the Champions League or top 6 even, Zaha is that player, I do believe. So I would like to possibly bring him in. Just depends how much Crystal Palace I want him. So obviously we don't have the biggest budget in the game. Then the right back position we've got Arias, I'm going to go with, from Atletico Madrid, Colombian. Link up well with Yeremina at the back there, and also James Rodriguez in the midfield. Age 27, but I can imagine he's a pretty decent player. So for him, sent a scout out, hopefully get a scout report back soonish. Find out what overall he is and obviously his best stats. Same goes for Leon Bailey. Sent a scout out for him and see what comes back, and I'll update you guys when they come back. So just a quick run through then before we get into the season. Some of the players that I'm looking to sell. Coleman, just because, you know, age 30 now, probably bring in, you know, if I'm going to sell him anytime, it's going to be now to get the most amount of money in. And hopefully we can get somewhere between, you know, 7 and 9 million at most for him, I'm guessing. Fabian Delph, sell him as well. You know, we've got 3 midfielders just come in, so midfield's getting a bit crowded at the moment. So Fabian Delph, happy to sell him, try to get as much money as I can. Sigurdsson, same goes for him as what did for Coleman, you know, 29 now, 80 overall. And, you know, he is going to be a good backup. I don't want to sell him, don't get me wrong, because he would be a good backup if James Rodriguez gets tired or what have you. But, again, if I want to get most of his value, I'm best selling him now while he's age 29. Hugo Martina, obviously want to sell him. Nias as well, I want to sell him. Matty Folds. Set him up for sale just because, you know, 21 and 59 overall is going to be hard to grow him, if not at all. Tom Davies, again, midfield a bit crowded. Going to loan him out, see if I can get him up to at least an 80 before he comes back. I highly doubt it, but it'd be great if he did. Dennis as well, I put him up for loan, just try and get him up, you know, an overall or two before I try and sell him next season. João Virginia, send him out on loan because we've got Martin Stecklenburg in, you know, backup goalkeeper for this season. Beningame, sent him out on loan, well, hopefully. Ryan Astley, and I wouldn't even like to try and pronounce that name. Brantwaite, send him out on loan as well. Kyle John, and same with Ellis Sims. So we've got 3 emails here then to take a look at. So the first one being a transfer offer for Coleman. Leipzig coming in for 7.8 million for him. Now, I want to try and possibly delegate that to possibly 9 million. If they'll take that, we're not going to go for 11 because that's just pushing the boat out too far. We're going to go for 9. See if they'll do that. At worst, give me 8 for him. I'll be happy at that. Also, another email here, I believe, from not from Zaha, but about Zaha from PSG. They've offered 27.7 million for his services. So obviously, I need to act fast, and we're going to do that after this. Try to put an offer in for him. And we've got a final scout report on Arias, the right back, 79. You know, decent sprint speed there. Stamina as well, 91, 82 jumping. You know, not too different in overall compared to Coleman. Don't get me wrong, I think Coleman was an 80 overall, wasn't he? He was 80 or 79, one of the two. And, you know, not too different, but I just feel like, you know, with the sprint speed and everything, it's going to help so much on that right-hand side. So we're going to go ahead and try and sign him up as well. But firstly, let's try and get Zaha, because the PSG have already gone in for him. I definitely don't want to lose him to PSG. He always seems to go to PSG or Juventus in his career modes. 5-star skill moves as well, which helps. They're saying here, might have to offer between 31.5 and 44.6. So I'm going to go with 32. Just go with 32. See if they'll accept that. What do you guys reckon? Hopefully we can. There we go. James 16. I need to change the squad numbers. Around. Alan 5. Alan's actually number 6. But we'll change them around at some point as well. But anyway, let's offer a transfer fee. What they say, 32 million. Let's go in and submit that offer. I could possibly, you know, trade some players in as well with this deal. Try and get them off the wages and what have you. But we'll see. As you can see, 32 million only leaves us 16 million left in the transfer budget. Obviously, we can manoeuvre the wage budget a little bit. But I want 38.5 plus a sell-on fee as well. Roy Hodgson doesn't half drive a hard bargain, sorry. Propose a new one. Let's drop that down to 35. At 35, I'm happy with a sell-on fee because this career mode's a bit of like a, not a messing around career mode, but I'm not going to take it too seriously, like signing players for the future and what have you, because this career mode's just to do between now and FIFA 21 coming out. So I'm just trying to make it as fun as possible, really, for you guys and for me as well. So 37.7, that is the minimum they're willing to take. I'm just going to accept that, guys, and, you know, hopefully we sell some of the players we got, you know, transfer listed. That will help. But so he's accepted that. I can't believe that we had to offer that to get it accepted. Yet PSG come in, they offer 10 million less than that, 27.7, and they get their offer accepted. Well, I'm guessing because you can't just offer that in the game when let Crystal Palace go away and think about it, can you? So let's have a see here. What sort of role? Going to have a crucial role, obviously. I want to try and play him on that right-hand side. If not, I'll swap Richarlison over and he can play on the left. Richarlison can play on either. I'm pretty sure Zaha can as well. He wants 4 years. Happy with that. I'm just hoping to God he comes up with the wage and release clause. No. Let's accept that. Come on then, wage. Oh, thank God. I'm going to remove that appearance bonus. Submit that. He's going to want, I'm guessing, similar amount of wage to what he's on now. Okay, 10,000 more. That's fine. But accept that. And there we go. Our first signing of the career mode going to be Wilfried Zaha. Can't wait to get him into the team and see how the team looks with him in it. So there we go then. This is how the team is looking. As you can see, I could put Zaha over on the left because he is right-footed as well. So it sort of makes sense. Put him on the left, cut inside, hopefully score a few goals with that way. But let me know down below, what's his best position? Is it maybe best playing him up front instead of Calvert-Lewin, you know, and rotate them two out? But also I've got Moise Kean to think about as well. Or is he best on the right? You guys let me know down below his best position and where I should be using him to get the most out of him. Quick look at the training as well. I quickly did this before, but as you guys just thought, some of you might want to know who I'm training up and what have you. So I've got Moise Kean there. And I don't really like to add first team players into this because I don't feel like they obviously they benefit from it, don't get me wrong, and your first team gets stronger, but they're getting so much game time. I feel like it's best to give sometimes the players on the bench or reserves some training sessions. But you can see here we've got Moise Kean, Gordon, Holgate, Branthwaite, and then obviously going against what I just said, put Calvert-Lewin in there just because he's 79 rating. Obviously want to strike and want to get into the top 6. I'd at least like him to be 81, 82 rated during the season. So anyway, this is the players that we're going to be training up. So we've got a transfer offer coming here for Bernard from Leicester for 11.3 million. Now I'm definitely not going to sell him to Leicester. Now if a decent offer come in for him, you know what guys, I wouldn't mind selling him, if I'm going to be honest, because it would mean if I sold him for that price, I could possibly bring in Lozano or Leon Bailey, because I am interested in bringing still another player in. Got another email. Okay, international management, not really interested. But you know, if I did sell him, I could bring in another one of the wingers on the short list. You can see here I've sent my final report on Leon Bailey. Obviously we just got Zaha in, so a little bit disappointing, but I just feel like Zaha is going to be so much better. Martina, as long as he goes, I'm happy, so I'll just accept anything for him. Even if a team offered £1, it sounds disrespectful as anything, but I would literally let him go for that if I could. But it's going to simulate the last of, well, I'm guessing maybe we've won the first 2 games, to be fair. Won the third one now, Zaha grabbing a goal and Richarlison. But I am looking forward to FIFA 21. This year, I've been a bit off and on with FIFA 20, I've got to be honest, you know, recording here and there. You know, Everton career mode, Napoli career mode, Leverkusen career mode, and Wolves career mode as well. But just had so much going on, this, that and the other. Agreement for Coleman, 9 million, we'll accept that. I'm happy to let him go for that much. But just so much going on. With a loan offer there, I need to accept that. But I just had so much going on as well because in May, obviously, this was after lockdown and everything, I managed to move in to my own house with my girlfriend and what have you. So I managed to do that. So also, whilst I was trying to move in, I was trying to record videos for the Blackpool career mode, and then I scrapped that because I wanted to go back to live commentary on the games, and then tried to do the Wolves career mode, and just so much going on, trying to work this, that, and the other, and trying to do the Wolves career mode, and you know, it just got too much. Simply just got too much. But yeah, hopefully now I can get back into a bit of a routine and we're settling in and what have you. And yeah, record more videos and get ready for FIFA 21 coming out, which I know you guys and me are really excited for. But anyway, here Napoli have shown interest in Gylfi Sigurdsson for 14.6 million. Again, I'm on the edge whether to sell him, just because he is great backup for James Rodriguez. But I'm just thinking in the back of my head then, I would like to see Anthony Gordon get a place in the team. And also he can play at Cam, I do believe. Now he is 61 overall, so which isn't great. But Gylfi Sigurdsson, you know what? I'm just going to stall it for now. I'm just not going to reply and just wait it out and see how I feel upon selling him. So we've had a few emails here then, and just a quick heads up, we lost in the final of the trophy to Inter Milan. They won 4-1. But anyway, we got some prize money from that, 2.5 million, which isn't too bad. Coleman sold, and we got 7 million to the transfer budget, which is great. Player loaned out, obviously emailed about the trophy. The offer has been retracted for Gylfi Sigurdsson again. At the first, you know, literally 10 minutes ago when we started recording this, I was going to sell him, but then now I think about it, rotating him and obviously James Rodriguez in and out, just because I feel like there might be, you know, times where I need to rotate them. It makes sense just to keep Sigurdsson just for now, You know, and if another offer comes in and I need money, I might just sell him. We got a transfer offer for Nias, but I've accepted that, and hopefully we can get him sold and get some money in for that as well. So 2 interesting emails here. One from Norwich. They're interested in signing Jordan Pickford for 19.7 million. Pretty interesting offer there. Norwich coming in with that. So we could get 29.1 million. Now, if this was real life, I would happily sell Jordan Pickford and bring in a new goalkeeper. But just because it's FIFA 81 overall, I don't think it's too bad. It's not the worst, let's be honest. And we've got other positions we want to fill for now. Now, goalkeeper is a position I do want to bring in a new goalkeeper. That might be a next season job for now. So we're just going to, you know, reject that and just move on. Loan offer for Tom Davies, going to accept that. And Mason Holgate, an offer here from Celtic, 12.5 million. But again, I'm going to reject that because he's going to be one of our first team players. So we've had a few offers here and whatever. We've got a training injury here to Jordan Pickford, but he's only going to be out for 5 days, so nothing major. So obviously Davies got loaned out. We had a transfer offer for Keane from Ajax for 11.8 million. We had a training injury, obviously, like I just said. Folds, an offer for that, I just accepted it. Another transfer offer for Pickford from Schalke for 19.7 million, but again, not going to sell him. We've got a loan offer here for Virginia. We're going to accept that. Let's just sort these out. Reject that from Michael Keane, not going to sell him now. Folds, we've accepted that. Jordan Pickford again, reject that. Mason Holgate, another offer, this time from Marseille. 10.8 million, going to reject that. And hopefully we move on. Martina sold as well. But I just want to go ahead now and get ready for the first game of the season. So just a few more emails then to wrap up before we get into the first game of the career mode. We've got another transfer offer here for Sigurdsson, this time from Ajax for 16.7 million. And obviously, as you can see, that's the highest offer we've had so far for him. So you guys let me know down below, should I sell Sigurdsson, should I not? Like I say, it's just going to be... you know, I keep going on about this, but like just a career mode, not to mess around with, but it's not to be taken too seriously. So if you guys reckon I should sell him, let me know who to bring in his replacement if we do, and if not, so I'm just going to stall that for now. Matty Folds, another offer, accepted that, but whether he leaves or not is a different story. Virginia has been loaned out as well. But like I said, I'm just waiting for this first game here, up against Crystal Palace, who I did do the swap for, I think, is it Easy, Eze? EZE, anyway, I know the player. Wow, Leicester City coming in here for Richarlison, 39.9 million. No way would I sell him for that price. Not a sniff would I sell him for that price. But like I said, I did all the transfers for the teams in the league at the moment. It's like Chelsea got Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, Man United, Donny van der Beek, and what have you. So I've done all them sort of, you know, signings or what have you. Wolves, the few players they brought in as well. So like I said, I just couldn't, I couldn't promote Leeds or whatever without simulating a season and trying to get them teams promoted and the right teams relegated, and you know what I mean. And also, like you can see, I just don't want, for example, me to transfer. Let's have a look at some of the top deals. Let's have a look. I just don't want, for example, Van der Beek go to Man United and they sell him straight away. Like I don't want that to happen. So you see here, Manchester City signing Sol. Coleman going to United, pretty interesting. Vardy going to Manchester City. Anything else? Oscar, okay. You know, David Silva's gone. Oscar, pretty interesting. Lacazette going to Atletico Madrid. Obviously, I transferred Gabriel for Arsenal. Martinez going to Man United. Wow, they've had a bit of a decent transfer window so far. Jesus going to Leverkusen. Anyone else sort of stand out? Alaba going to Valencia. Okay. Where else are we looking here? No one else that really stands out. Payet going to Barcelona. That's pretty standout. I'm going to be honest. I don't think Payet would go there. Chiellini to Barcelona. Okay, so some pretty mad transfers. Hudson-Odoi going to Burnley. We would not expect that in a million years. But yeah, this is our team so far, as you guys know. We're going to sign some more players in the next episode. But now we're going to see how this team gets on with James Rodriguez, Allen, and Decore in midfield. Pretty good midfield if you ask me, and also Zaha on the left hand side. Here we are then, going into our first game of the season against Crystal Palace. Now bear in mind guys, I've not played a game of FIFA since the last episode of the Wolves career mode, so you're probably looking at maybe 2 months there. 2 months since my last game on here. Be interested to see who they got out on the left. And okay, maybe not Coyote, I don't know who they'll have on the left. Hopefully they're playing their new signing, Easy, Eze. I'm going to have to try and learn the pronunciation of that because it's annoying me that I don't know it. But also see how our new signings get on as well. Because I think in real life as well, Carlo Ancelotti, being such a big name as he is, being able to bring in James Rodriguez, Allen, and also Decore as well, that he mentioned, obviously, you know, working with Carlo Ancelotti is a big pull. but also the players that are being brought in as well. You know, who wouldn't want to bring, you know, play with them? And wow, Crystal Palace almost with a chance here early on, and they're not really concentrating. And also got the new sliders as well. I say new sliders. I just want to see how we get on with the sliders, whether to increase them or decrease them or what have you. But we'll see how we get on. Crystal Palace got themselves a free kick, comes in, but a save for Jordan Pickford that he had to make. Sidibe trying to play it out here now. Zaha, Decore out wide to Dean, who's looking for the run. Okay, okay, the run wasn't too great, if I'm honest. I wanted to literally get into that space a little bit more, but great pass there, Zaha. We get something going here, pass inside. James plays the back heel, but just not enough power on that. Now, maybe I should have gone with the black kit, because this one, I'm not having too much trouble, but it's not great on the eye, I'm going to be honest. But I don't want to bring up too many excuses here. Decore getting forward, plays the pass. Oh, just wanted to get the shot off first time. And I thought it was a possible call for a penalty there. Decore finds the pass. Oh, just Crystal Palace getting it clear. Allen, James. Plays it back to Allen. Plays it back to James. Oh, just couldn't get a ball back there to James. I wanted to possibly go for a shot with him. But here we go, Crystal Palace. Oh no, he's around the defender. Yerry Mina, he's gone round you. Oh, Yerry Mina redeemed himself there. And we're back on the break here. Allen. Oh, just not great. There we go, Allen again. Decore, sorry. There we go. James. Calvert-Lewin holding up the ball here. Back to Decore. Out wide. There we go. Out wide to Zaha. Cuts it back. Goes. Oh, trying to go for a finesse shot, but just couldn't pull it off. Inside. James. Fake shot. Oh, just goes for the shot, but not great really. Looking for a pass. Going to play it out wide. There we go. Sidibe. Maybe back to James. And no one's really making themselves free. Okay, Calvert-Lewin has. Decore, Calvert-Lewin turns to defender. Can he get in the back of the net? And okay, guys said saving that one. And that's Jordan Pickford's goal from earlier. Why you need goal line technology for that, I'll never know. There we go. Who's taking the corner now? James Rodriguez. No complaints with that. Whip this one in. And the cross comes in. And just not great. Just not great at all. We're going to try and rebuild on that. There we go. Decore picks up the ball, goes for the shots. Presents up straight to the goalkeeper there. Nothing to come of that. But so far, in the first 10 minutes, Crystal Palace have got to admit, all over us. But we're getting some decent chances now. Allen, the midfield is nice. Really nice to play with, I've got to be honest. Decore there. Decent pass. Calvert-Lewin, bring this one back. Play the pass across. Oh, okay. Maybe should have gone for the shot there. My mistake. But so far, the midfield, really nice. Decore, probably my favourite player so far in the team. There we go, lovely ball. James just couldn't keep it at the last minute. And we're going to go into half time here, 0-0. And like I say, we had the majority of the chances. We'll have a look at the shots on target now. I'm pretty sure we'll have at least 3, I'm pretty sure. And I think Crystal Palace have 2, if I'm going to be honest. I think they have 2. Let's have a quick look, match facts here. And we've got 2 shots on target, they've had 1. Pretty close, but 3 shots, 2 shots for each side. But so far, not too bad. Just needs to be a little bit more clinical in the second half. Calvert-Lewin found his way round, and he's found it in the back of the net. There we go. We make it 1-0 in this game. The 50th minute, Calvert-Lewin bringing us the goal. And to be fair, I didn't think we were going to score. That's why I was dead quiet the whole thing for pretty much. And we find the pass here, and a great pass there. Calvert-Lewin round his man. And there we go. Straight past the goalkeeper on his left foot. And his first goal of the Premier League season so far. On the break here, Lucas Dean trying to find a pass out there to Zaha, which he has. Zaha working in the box, goes for the fake shot, goes for the finesse, just couldn't pull it off there. It would have been great to score against his former club there in his debut for us. But so far, 70 minutes in, after the goal, not much has happened, if I'm going to be honest. We've not had too many chances, but Crystal Palace here breaking forward. Yerry Mina just can't get in front of it, but now he has. And ref calls for a free kick here, 73 minutes. Gone. We probably could do make some substitutions, to be fair. But here we go. The cross comes in. Jordan Pickford to punch that away, and he does. But we still need to get this ball cleared. And Calvert-Lewin to get to that. Allen, great little player as well. He's sort of like hidden away in this game, to be honest. He sort of does the dirty work, gets the fouls in, breaks up play, and Crystal Palace are through. Jordan Pickford, and wow. Okay, Jordan Pickford. Maybe I will sell you. Maybe I will just get rid of you. And to be fair, poor defending from me. Yerry Mina should have done better there. Should have stuck a leg out. But wow, okay, Crystal Palace bring one back. And I think a few subs are going to have to be made here. But look at that. Just straight round Jordan Pickford. Should have done better, in my opinion. I just think he should have at least got a touch to it. At least, do you know what I mean? And there we go. Crystal Palace bring it level. But we've only got, well, less than 15 minutes here to grab a goal. Oh, here we go. Calvert-Lewin, make it 2-1. Oh, off the post. You've got to be kidding me. Calvert-Lewin off the post. Great pass into the box, I think it was. And, you know, just couldn't finish that off. You got to be joking. We haven't made any subs just because, you know, 8 minutes remaining now, 7 minutes. I just don't feel like a sub's going to make much difference. Could have come back to haunt me that. And, you know, a sub. Wow, why is Mina not? I think it was Mina. It might have been Decore, sorry. Not making the tackle there. And poor defending from me once again. Crystal Palace looks to be in. And I'm all over the place. And wow, okay, Holgate there getting it clear. And Zaha here now. Let's try get on the counter-attack. We need to as soon as possible. Holgate playing the pass up. Get on the run. Richarlison. There we go. Down the line. Richarlison, nice. Pull that one back. And he's just lost the ball. Why lose the ball there? And, okay, Sidibe, great. Play the pass. Wow, just too slow in playing the pass. A little bit frustrating, not going to lie. But 3 minutes added on. I don't think we're going to get anything from this now. Too lazy at the back. Jordan Pickford conceding the goal. But let's just try and keep this at 1-1. Thank God. Pickford just smashed that one out. And there we go. There goes the full-time whistle. 1-1 in the first game. Not the best result away from home. I guess you could say it's sort of like a, you know, a little bit of a, you know, it loosens it a little bit. Not too much to worry about. But still, 1-1 when we had the lead for so long. Well, I say for so long. We scored in the 50th minute. They scored in the 73rd minute. But, you know, it is what it is. And we leave with only a point. So into the post-match interview here. The first question, is the draw on your debut at Everton enough of a result to please you? I'm just going to say a draw isn't the end of the world, and it isn't. You know, we could have obviously got off to 3 points, which would have been a lot better. But, you know, 4 new players made the debut today, so I can't really ask for much more. Gomez is unhappy at the moment. Obviously didn't play throughout pre-season. And I'm just going to go with, what should we say? I was going to say he needs to work hard in training. And he will get games, don't get me wrong. I'm just going to not bring in, you know, these 3 new midfielders and not give him any game time whatsoever. But I will bring him in at some point. No chance for Keane. I'm going to go with, this should motivate him. And he will get game time. Like I say, it's annoying how interviewers come straight out at you like that when we just had the first game of the season. So here we are then, guys. This is how the league table is looking towards the end of today's episode. Obviously it's only been the first game so far, but here's the results as you can see. Liverpool, City, Sheffield United, up to Burnley, Watford and Aston Villa all won their first game. Obviously we drew, but it's going to be interesting to see how the season pans out, because obviously we've got all the new signings in here, obviously apart from the new promoted teams and what have you. All the teams in this league right now, I think, I just have a feeling Bournemouth, I didn't do any players for them. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling I didn't, and I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I'm pretty sure I did. But it'll be interesting to see how, like I say, the likes of Chelsea will get on with all their new signings as well. Thiago Silva in defence and what have you. You know, Manchester United with their new signings, especially Arsenal as well, and every team in the league, let's be honest. Be interesting to see how it gets on and how it gets played out. Again, I just wanted to do this career mode as sort of like a getting into the routine, ready for FIFA 21, and also a way of sort of playing something different. I didn't want to play a normal team in FIFA 20 because the game's been out for a year and everything, do you know what I mean? So I just wanted to sort of play like a fresher and updated game if I could, and I feel like this was the best way. So there we have it then, guys. That has been today's episode. That has been the first one. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have, don't forget, leave a like down below on the video. Leave a comment on any players that I should sign, any positions that I should change as well. Let me know down below, and how to make this career mode a lot more fun as well, and any sort of objectives I should aim for in the seasons coming up. I think I'm going to do 2 seasons at most. First season, probably trying to get into the top 4, hopefully do. And then the second season, if we're in the top 4, win the Champions League if we can. And then we should be ready for FIFA 21 coming out, hopefully. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.